Hey y'all, thank you and welcome to the Blessing Room. I told y'all by the time I get another video, I'm gonna have a name for my channel, and my channel is the Blessing Room. Thank y'all and welcome into the Blessing Room. But I want to come in today to tell somebody about you, about procrastinating, about things that you hear and you wondering, is it God? But God is a person that He will back up His word. He will back up what He say. His word never goes out and come back void. So if you're a person like me for a long time that been wondering, was God talking to you? And all at the same time, you know He was, because you know that anything that you did contrary to His word did not work. You tried and you tried and you tried. You tried to make it work on your own, but it didn't. But the things that God is telling you to do, it feels right in your spirit. But listen, I know there's a better way. It has to be more in this world than a 9-to-5 working your butt off 50-something years and then still at the same place you were when you started at 18. How many of y'all like that, like me? Worked all my life for people, for other people, businesses, bosses, making them rich while I'm still at mediocre and having nothing, no more than I had when I started at 18, right after high school. I'm sick and tired of it. I got fed up with it. I was on TikTok, I believe it was, and I heard somebody saying, YouTube, that's the way out. Social media that's the way out. And I really and truly believe that. One reason I say I believe that is because that was prophesied to me so many years ago. And also, I've been telling people that for a while, not realizing what I was saying. But listen, social media, making videos, posting videos is going to be the way out. So now it's like I just started, but it feels right. I've been on TikTok, I've been on all the other platforms trying to make this money, trying to make it happen. So now it's like, I'm going to start my own channel on YouTube. I'm going to see what it does. I'm going to tell people about the things that only make sense. YouTube makes sense. Getting your credit right makes sense. Being the real you makes sense. So why harbor all this stuff inside? Why keep all this knowledge inside and not share it with people? If you know that's what makes sense. Why won't we do things that make sense? So on my channel, this Blessing Room, it's going to be a blessing to people. It's going to be a place where people can come and get a word. It's going to be a place where people can come and feel comfortable and say, oh, there's somebody that's like me. That's somebody that started from the bottom like me. There's somebody that's sick and tired of being sick and tired like me. There's somebody that's telling y'all about real life. That's somebody that's not rehearsing things and just because they want to likes and follows. No, I want to be able to tell y'all about the real truth. Get on YouTube. Start making videos. Use your phone. You're paying a bill. Use your phone. Post content. Post it and see what it does. Instead of trying to go every day, work off your butt off all your life and not have much more than you did when you first started working, when you first finished high school, or when you first graduated college, whatever. Most of us went to college, and now we are so far in debt that we are working to pay that debt off. And most of us are not going to be able to pay it off, if you be honest with yourself. So we hope these here people that's talking, that's campaigning, and whoever going to become president again, we hoping and praying that they will forgive some of this debt that we're in. So instead of hoping that they would forgive us some of this debt, let's go to God, the source, and ask Him to let this work for us so we can pay it off ourselves, even if they don't. Y'all, let's do things that make sense. Let's start this year. In the fourth quarter this year, let's do things that make sense, which we know this makes sense. Stop worrying about what people think, how people are going to talk about us, what they're going to say. No, No, that's not important in life. Stay focused on God. What does He say about you? He created you. He knew all these things was going to happen for you. That's what makes sense. That's what makes sense. So if that makes sense, if God makes sense, if staying focused on Him makes sense, why not? Why won't you do it? He is the source. He's the one. He's the provider. It looks like our job help provide for us. No, God give us these jobs. Because if we'll be honest, some of us are going day by day. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring on this job. We don't know if they're going to say we don't need you anymore, or we're going to close down this job, or this business is going to shut down. We don't know. So get up from what you're doing. Hear the prophetic word in this video. Start doing something for yourself. Start loving you. Doing something for yourself. Because you only live once. So make the best of it. Make the best of it. Starting now, make the best of it in your life. See y'all next time.